I exposed the fact that he slept with the married man of the Houston Rockets. Oh, child, who he slept with from the Houston Rockets? I'm just asking. I ain't gonna tell nobody. I'm just asking. Welcome back to Happy Hour. I call it story time because you guys are writing in, telling me your stories, but you want a little advice, okay? And the reason we call it Happy Hour because this is an hour where we're drinking and we get a little happy, but I'm not personally drinking to my birthday, okay? I'm trying to take a little break to spiritually connect with oneself, to spiritually enhance my goals, okay? To connect more with myself so that I won't miss a damn beat. But with that being said, okay, if you guys want your questions selected, okay, and read on this platform, please feel free to email Jasmine, Jasmine, at UNWINEWITHTASHAK.com, and we will let you know personally if your question has made the channel, okay? Now, let me go ahead and read this first question. It is from a 31-year-old female who's married to a 31-year-old wannabe man. Now, I've heard it all, okay? She goes, Tasha, I am no longer in love with my husband, and I plan on divorcing him. We've been married for about 2.5 years, no kids, just a beautiful big house, which is holding up the divorce process. We haven't been in this home a year yet. The reason I'm considering divorcing is due to my husband's actions. We can never solve any issues due to him getting outraged when we try communicating. When he becomes outraged, the energy starts to attack me, and then I become outraged back. My husband tends to make promises and do not keep them. When I ask him to do something for me 90% of the time, he makes up an excuse as to why he cannot do it at the moment unless it's life-threatening. He's called me a bitch twice in the marriage and a motherfucker once. Never have apologized. He sometimes ostracizes me, and that hurts my soul so bad, Tasha. He has costed me so much money. I pay most of the bills. I paid for all of our wedding rings. I paid for our wedding. I put down the payment on the house. I co-signed for his Lexus. I've turned cold-hearted within the last year of our marriage, and I no longer want to be touched by him. We have sex about once or twice a month. Sex has been a real issue in our relationship before marriage. I love passionate love making, and he's into the basics. He don't care about foreplay, nor does he enjoy getting his dick sucked. He's been like that since we've met, Tasha. Tasha, I just want to be a loving wife, but he doesn't allow me. I really think his actions have a lot to do with his childhood. His dad was abusive to him and his mother, okay? We have attended counseling. I just feel we don't have a connection, balance, or chemistry. Thanks for everything, Tasha. No, don't thank me yet. Don't thank me yet. Let me take a drink of this water, okay? Because your ass done built the man. Okay? You paid for your engagement rings, okay? Your husband's supposed to hit you with a ring like this, okay? If he really wants you, his ass is gonna work. You ain't gonna have to pay no bills. Really, you can do what you want to do with your money, okay? When you find somebody that really love you like that, but most women love to contribute to help their man out so that they can both take vacations together, okay? You pay for the wedding. You pay for the house shit. You pay for the baby. Damn near paying for sex, paying for the car. But you done built the man. You can't expect him to live up to the responsibilities that he has never damn had because you won't damn let him, okay? You just want him to love you in exchange for all these gifts. You are the man in the relationship, okay? You supposed to be getting your dick sucked, okay? Not the other way around. You understand? Because you're doing everything. And honestly, this is what happens when you honestly use materialistic possessions in order to lure somebody in for them to love you. And honestly, I hate to say this, I'm going to need you to get some counseling by yourself, okay? Because there's some internal issues. It seems like you know more about his issues, and you've used this marriage, those wedding rings, this car, the fact that he ain't working to help make him comfortable, and you've forgotten to care for yourself. Because if you truly care for yourself, your ass wouldn't be putting up with this shit. You wouldn't be trying to build the whole man here, and he's still a fucking little boy. That's what you explained, okay? You said that his mama, his daddy beat his ass. He still can't get over his ass being beat, and now you just want to live in la-la land, living happily ever after. It don't work like that, okay? This is honestly your fault. You saw the signs. God gave you every sign that he can think of, okay? When you pay for your own engagement ring, okay? When you pay for the wedding rings, okay? When you pay for the house, when you pay for the car, and he don't work and he ain't fucking you, what else does God got to tell you? What else? What do you want me to say? You ain't even listening to God. So what makes you cannot. Moving on. All right, now before we move on to our next question, I have to take a moment and give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Skillshare. Now, if you're not up on game when it comes to Skillshare, I'm about to put you up on game right now, okay? Skillshare is an online learning community that offers thousands of classes for curious-minded people such as myself or lifelong learners. I am always in the learning state, okay? It's 2021. I've already written down my goals, and Skillshare got a couple of them that I'm crossing off right now as we speak. Or if you ain't trying to expand your skills or, reach goals, you could just use it to deepen your creativity, okay? Connect more to yourself. Use it to alleviate some boredom. I always love finding time to keep myself occupied, but my personal favorite is using that time to learn something to make just a little money. And the skill that I'm currently taking for this year is productivity. Y'all know I am the worst when it comes to productivity, okay? I say something, I don't get it done, I move it around, all types of shit. Now, when I took the course, okay, Evernote, all right, after the advice given from instructor Lindsay C. Holmes, okay, she's a business consultant and she specializes in productivity as well as business consulting, okay, and because I am always expanding my businesses, I need to know how to have my businesses work for me and not me work for my business, okay? So shout out to Mrs. Holmes. She was an awesome instructor. I like that she's one of us, okay? Because I always like learning things from people who have walked in my shoes, okay? Who have been through some of the things that I have personally been through. Now, once the first 1,000 of you take advantage of this promotional offer right now, using the link provided below in the description box, you are going to get a free premium membership to Skillshare. And it's less than $10 a month once you start to pay for it, okay? You ain't got to pay thousands of dollars to no universities to learn something from people such as myself that Skillshare has contracted in order to help us enhance our lives, to expand our creativity, or just deepen our passions for certain things. Now, I personally think the winos will probably benefit, okay? Because I get a lot of emails from marketing, web design, videography, okay? Entrepreneurship. They got all of that for less than $10 a month. Okay, it's 2021. I'm sure you wrote down some goals. I'm sure you want to reach a few things. Maybe your pockets ain't giving you permission to do that, but Skillshare is for a mere less than $10 a month. Okay, so for the first 1,000 people, use the link right now. Take advantage of this promotional offer to download Skillshare now. Okay, once you download and you actually have your Skillshare trial active as well as your membership, please know that you're not going to see no ads everywhere, okay? You're not going to go to a website and you're going to get spammed or anything. Your $10 a month is dedicated strictly to your learning, so you ain't got to worry about them trying to sell you nothing else, okay? Now, use that link below to download right now. Right now. And with that said, good luck expanding on new skills, okay? All right, now last question. Woo, that first question got me hot. I cannot believe it. I just don't understand why some women just forget all about themselves. You put yourself into the children, okay? Put yourself into this man, and then you ain't got shit left. No wonder why you angry. That's the first question, okay? I'm still going on. I'm on to the second question. She goes, hi, Tasha. First off, I love this channel and been watching for a while. Hey, I hope you still love it after this question, okay? But here it goes. My ex-best friend, who is a male, oh, you know what? This is an old question. I was actually supposed to interview this girl. I wonder why I done popped back up. Well, maybe she got some more stuff. Let me see, okay? Hey, Tasha. First off, I love this channel. I've been watching for a while, but here it goes. My ex-best friend, who's a male, and I got into a fight due to the fact he's jealous and has admitted that he's growing apart from people. Okay, now I'm reading this as she's writing. Anyhow, I exposed the fact that he slept with the married man of the Houston Rockets. Oh, child, who he slept with from the Houston Rockets? I'm just asking. I ain't gonna tell nobody. I'm just asking. I'm gonna need you to email and let me know who that man was, okay? Especially if you want a real good answer to this question, because I have to know all the details before I can really go all in, so I'm gonna do the best that I can right now, okay? She goes, okay, anyway, I exposed the fact that he slept with a married man of the Houston Rockets, and I got grief for exposing him. Well, I believe because of this, he plotted to get my fiancé. He purposely got my husband's number out of the phone, contacted him, and started to make his move. I know what you think. It's my husband's fault, but I don't believe he was a willing participant, okay? I walked in on them, my husband on top and my ex-best friend on the bottom. I then ran my ex-best friend out of the house and haven't spoken to husband-to-be since. I feel like I need to get checked out. I'm hurt. I know this sounds crazy, but I love my husband. And I feel sorry for my ex-best friend. I guess the true question is, what do I do? Continue with this dream wedding I paid for so much money and just to get help with my husband for his fetish? Fetish? You call him sleeping with a man a fetish? Okay. Or do I say fucking and bail out? P.S. I've been with my soon-to-be husband on and off for 11 years. He is the only guy I really know. Well, sweetie, you're going to need to get to know somebody else, okay? That is a clear sign. It is time to move on. The seasons have changed, as they say in church, okay? Winter, spring, fall has already came. It is now time for a new chapter, and I'm sorry. Sleeping with a man, sweetie, is not a fetish, okay? That is not a fetish. He's gay or he may be bisexual. And if you're okay with your man being bisexual, don't say that God did not give you this clear warning before you went into the marriage, okay? He wasn't your best friend, okay? And obviously you wasn't his friend as well. You showed some type of like morals and standards when you decided to out him for sleeping with a married man. Now, I can say that was none of your business, but I can understand with you being engaged, okay, and soon to be married, you didn't want that karma back on you. So I get why you did it, although I think you could have went about it a different way. But for him to actually plot to get your husband or your fiance has always wanted him, okay? Your fiance has always been gay or bisexual, and that is not a fetish, okay? Now, you feel like you need to be checked. I would say get checked. You should get checked with anybody that you're sleeping with, okay? I get checked all the time, and I've been married 15 years, okay? My husband ain't been checked one time. The only time he's been checked is when we first got married, but he relies on my test, and that's what tells him what's wrong with him. And I'm like, I don't get that concept, but I really want to know where I stand, and you never know. Men are men, but you, honestly, there's something going on with you here, baby. I don't think you ready for no husband. I don't even think you're ready for a friend. I think you're ready for a therapist, okay? For you to actually feel bad about this shit, there's something internal going on. It sounds like just a little bit of codependence. No, just a lot of fucking codependence, okay? And I'm gonna need you to get that straight. Matter of fact, you and the girl above this question here should get together, okay, and see the same therapist so that y'all can rely on each other to get through and get over these pieces of shit, okay? You walking in on your damn fiance and you pay for the wedding and pay for the ring and shit, and all of a sudden you feeling bad because you done spent this money and you can't get your money back. Would you rather have your life, your health, or your money? Make a decision. Make a decision. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to be no clearer than that. Okay, and with that being said, please do not forget Winos to use the link. The first 1,000 of you get a free premium Skillshare plan, okay, using the link below. And after you are done with your trial, you can continue your lifelong learning for less than $10 a month, okay? Now, if you guys want to be a part of Happy Hour, please feel free to send me an email via jasmine@unwinewithtashak.com. That is JASMINE@unwinewithtashak.com. I am hot because I am really upset that I just can't see this shit. I hope it's not real, but it really is, because people are very specific when it comes to this shit. But I just pray for the best. If you want to advertise on this platform, please feel free to send me an email via marketing@unwinewithtashak.com. That is marketing@unwinewithtashak.com. And hell, if you don't like this video, you can still subscribe anyway, just so you can cuss my ass out. Not that I'm really give a damn anyway. Now I got to go, okay? I got to take a shower. I got to detox. I got to get the hell out of here. Bye!